Welcome to our preview of week number 6 of the football season, folks. The big game coming up on Friday night. Two local teams who are both fighting to make it into the state playoffs. They were both in last year, but both having a little bit of a difficulty this year. Both at 3-2. We're talking about Lakeland and Wayne Valley. They'll meet on the turf at Wayne Valley on Friday evening. And we're speaking with Nick Gantaifis, the sports editor of the Wayne Today and Passaic Valley Today. And Nick, I mean, there's no other way to say it. This is a huge game for both teams.
Oh, this game is it. Winner, I feel, is going to advance to the North 1 Group 3 playoffs, and loser's going to probably ride out the string. Game has tremendous playoff implications going in tomorrow night.
Wayne Valley, they've had a couple of games where they lost, but they were shut out in those games. Other than that, they've played pretty well. Big win last week against Passaic Valley. They looked pretty good in that one.
You got to excuse the Week 1 loss to Clifton 2-0. I blame that a little bit on the weather. I think if both teams were to play again, Wayne Valley would come out on top. They had a 7-0 shutout loss against Wayne Hills, which they fought them. But tomorrow night, I really like Wayne Valley in this game. I really think they have what it takes. I love their performance last week against Passaic Valley, and I think we can see Wayne Valley advance here.
Well, Lakeland has been the unpredictable team in the area this year. I mean, they started off well, and all of a sudden they lost 2 games in a row. Kind of wrote them off, and then last week they pull out a miraculous win against Paramus. So you can't certainly say this is a pushover team. This is a team that has the potential to really give Wayne Valley a very difficult game.
Definitely. It's almost like a Jekyll and Hyde team this year. Had a loss to West Milford for their first loss of the season. And then that game last week against Paramus fought them tooth and nail to the end, as did Wayne Valley a few weeks ago. So going into this game, you really got to like what both teams are going to present to the fans.
Yeah, it's going to be weather probably is going to be an issue. We don't know how bad it's going to be Friday night, but it's probably going to be some rain involved. It's going to be wet. Does that hurt one team over the other in your mind? And Wayne Valley does like to do a lot of things with the shotgun snap, and they throw the ball a decent amount with Pete Savastano. It could be a problem, but then again, Lakeland throws the ball a lot too.
Paul, you said it right there. I really feel the X factor in this game is going to come down to the quarterback. Specifically with the weather conditions scheduled for tomorrow. Both have a 1-2 punch at running back with McDonald and Thompson for Lakeland and Lenevin Castles for Wayne Valley. But like we talked about, it's going to come down to the quarterback position tomorrow.
All right. Well, there are a couple of other teams in your area who are playing this weekend as well. DePaul playing against Memorial on Friday night. They just beat up on Kearney last week. I believe Kearney beat Memorial, so that kind of gives you an idea of what that game might be about.
Absolutely, and DePaul really has no room for error. Their coach has stressed that in the past. They cannot lose any games. They're in a tough grouping with Group 3 non-public, and I like DePaul in that game tomorrow night.
Saturday night, Wayne Hills is playing at Teaneck. Wayne Hills certainly took care of Bayonne last week without any problem. Wouldn't expect it to be too much different against Teaneck.
Teaneck is definitely off from past years. They annually put up a pretty good team, but this clearly is not Teaneck's characteristic season, and I expect Wayne Hills to win their second straight game tomorrow.
An interesting game with Passaic Valley hosting Ferris, who's considered to be the best of the Hudson County teams who are playing in this division. A very important win for Passaic Valley. They need this win coming off the loss to Wayne Valley. Any thoughts on that one?
Yeah, I mean, Paul, the Jersey City inner city schools that the Hudson County teams have been coming over and playing us, very disappointing. So I like Passaic Valley in this game. I don't see them losing 2 in a row, and I expect them to win tomorrow evening as well.
All right, well, I'll go with them as well. And folks, we thank you for watching, and bundle up. It's going to be chilly and wet on this weekend, Friday night or Saturday, so definitely want to dress warm and bring your umbrella. Thanks to Nick Gantaifis from Wayne Today, and thanks for watching, folks.